Hello and welcome to the second ever Mad Chat, the new conversational podcast brought to you by themadgamers.com. We'll be covering gaming news, new games, and just about anything else that pops into our heads. I'm your host Sam, and this is my co-host Diz, aka Mike.
Yo!
Now, it's just us two today. Typically we would have other people joining in and putting their comments into the topics that we have.
Fucking Hayden.
Yeah.
He fucking dropped out like an hour ago, the little bastard.
That's fine.
The little Jew bastard.
Maybe edit that out. Maybe edit that out. That's fine.
Right. I'm Jew. I can say these things.
No, do not leave this part in. You don't want to be dissing on those Jews, you know. They've had it hard.
Staying in. I don't care. Staying in.
Mike, how are you today, my friend?
I'm a little tired actually. I've had a really long day.
A really long day. Now, so you have a job outside of playing games and outside of themadgamers.com.
I do.
Much like myself, but we do this out of passion, don't we?
I do it out of love for you. That's for sure.
Well, I do it out of passion for you and the industry.
I just want to talk to you and just love you more. That's why I do it. I'm in a really weird mood today.
You are in a really weird mood. I mean, I don't dislike it. I'm feeling the love. I really am. This is nice.
I just want to suck a cock. No, I don't. I don't know. I feel silly. Like you know when you get to that stage where you're just tired and then you kind of get too tired and then you get silly.
Yep. I know. It's that broken barrier.
Yeah, it is. It's like you hit a wall and then you're just like blah, 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 blah.
And you flop down on the ground like spaghetti. I know
pretty much
exactly where you're coming from.
I feel like Homer, like going whoop, 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 whoop. You know. Anyway,
let's kick it off with those new releases from Xbox One and PS4 this week.
Okay, so this week we don't actually have much interesting. We've got Invisible Ink console edition for PS4. Don't know what that is. Actually, it's a really big week for PS4 this week. Lynchdom Battle Mage PS4. Don't know what that is.
No,
what is
neither
that?
do I. I apologise. I don't know.
No idea. Okay, cool. We'll just move on then. Loud on Planet X, PC and PS4. Again, no idea what that is. I haven't been keeping up with game news this week, which is terrible. Anyway, moving on. What else is there? Oh, something a little bit exciting for the PS4. Arcade games. Most notably, Miss Pac-Man and Pac-Man.
What?
PS4. Yeah, that'll be on Wednesday.
How did I not know about that? Miss Pac-Man is like one of the best games ever made.
I'll say. I mean, I do it even.
You are in an odd place.
I am in a little bit of an odd place. It's fine.
That's okay.
And then, anyway, moving
on.
Moving on. Star Fox Zero. That's for the Wii U, but
no,
the picture looks cool, so I'm just gonna mention it.
No, Star Fox Zero. That is huge. It's a massive deal. So that's coming out this week. When is it coming out?
Friday, apparently.
Man. I remember when Nintendo
what is Star
games
Fox
were
Zero?
actually...
What the fuck is that?
It's Star Fox. It's a Nintendo only game. It was huge. You drive around, you fly around. You're a fox. You're a spaceship. You're a spaceship.
Yep.
You're a spaceship pirate.
Possibly could have got this from the title, but yeah.
I know, but look, this one's important because it's new. And you get close to the ground and you can actually transform into some weird kind of walking bird spaceship.
Okay, I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah.
And the other only really notable mention is, and I must apologise, we announced that it was coming out last week, but it's actually coming out this week for us, Ratchet and Clank. So I must apologise for that. Oh, and if anyone's interested, Rugby Challenge 3. But
That's a game, is it?
It's apparently a game.
Nah, people buy it, I know. Mikey, what have you been playing?
This week, what have I been playing? Well, I have been still going hard on the Fallout. That is kind of a given. I did try and play a little bit of Call of Duty Ghosts.
Oh yeah. That's an interesting choice on the franchise to get into, Call of Duty.
I'm gonna say I fucking hated it.
Okay. All right. Interesting point of view.
To put it simply, I absolutely fucking hated it. Basically, I was like, give me back Battlefield. And what else have I been playing? There has been something else I've been playing. I cannot remember. It's obviously made that much of an impact on me.
Can't have been that exciting, really, I guess.
I don't think it has been. I've been just blown away by Fallout.
And it sucked you right back in, because I know you were huge in it when it came out.
Right back in, yeah. Well, this is the problem. And I was actually having this conversation with a friend of mine. And in actual fact, I'm actually playing the game right now as we speak. But anyway, I had this discussion with a friend of mine, and he actually said something that was really funny and quite true. And because many people may know by now that I have given up smoking recently. So, but he turned around and he likened Fallout to smoking. And I was like, hey, how do you get this? And he was like, if I put a cigarette in your hand and lit it up, you'd smoke it. And I was like, yeah, probably true. And he goes, if I put a controller in your hand and had Fallout on, you'd play it. And I was like, good point. That is a good point. Like, that's Fallout for me. I just, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, Fallout 1 for even. I'll play the shit.
Okay, so what you're telling me is Fallout is an addiction and you have a problem.
I would actually go as far as to say Bethesda is a problem.
This is a big problem, and I am much in the same boat. I haven't even started the DLC yet because I know I'm going to be in the exact same place. I'm going to wait for it all to come together. I'm going to start a new game.
Oh, really?
Start from the beginning. I'm really pumped
approach.
for it.
It's an interesting approach, actually.
It's gonna be. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I've platinumed it on the PS4, so starting again is gonna be taking it a fair way back. But I think that was.
Well, by the time you get it, all the DLC comes out, you may even have the new survival mode, so you could probably even do a survival mode playthrough.
I am not very good in general at video games. I mean, I put my heart and soul into it, and I
you try as
dedicate.
Much as you can.
I dedicate, in some instances, Fallout, for example, hundreds of hours. I would not say that I'm good, let alone good enough to do the survival mode. I mean, it looks amazing. People that love to get that level of. It's beyond me. I wouldn't be able to do that. I like Fallout because I can get in my power armor with my 50 power packs and literally just stroll around.
Did you ever play New Vegas?
Yep, New Vegas. I had it.
Did you ever play the hardcore mode?
Nah, I mean I had DLC, but I played it on the PC, so I had console commands and I had mods, and so it was never. I never got into that depth to actually play hardcore things like that.
I see. What else? I've been wanting to play The Division. But I'm possibly going to get that this week to play that, so probably look out on the YouTube channel for my streams of that.
I'm actually interested to watch you play that, because I've played it. I've played the single player, not into the online Dark Zone.
Dark Zone, yeah.
Thank you. You corrected me before as well. It's too hard for me. Everyone's too good. So I loved it. Got to level 30. Finished off all the basic missions and let that go.
So you've completely finished the game then?
I have not. No, I'm only level 8 in the Dark Zone. I've already forgotten what it's
But
called.
you've completely finished the storyline, is what you're saying?
Yeah, the storyline's done. There's a couple just little side missions that I can go and do, but I've upgraded my base to the full and all that stuff.
Any sort of thoughts on the storyline? Was it good? Was it gripping enough?
I really enjoyed it. I think partially. I mean, I played by myself and one of my friends a couple of times, but it was just a solo playthrough. And I really enjoyed it. Some of the characters were interesting. Let's just say that there was the one guy. I cannot remember his name because it was a month. It
I
was
like
like a
how you
month
put
ago.
it that politely.
There was
interesting.
There was he was. I died a fair few times while doing. It was one of these main story missions. I won't spoil it. I won't name names mostly because I've forgotten what his name was. But like I died a few times, and it's just hilarious hearing his voice over the loudspeakers as he's talking to you because he's just so enthusiastic about just like burning people and melting them. And
okay, that sounds amazing.
Yeah,
so he's obviously what were they called, the cleaners?
Yeah, he's a cleaner. He was the boss of the cleaners though. So.
Okay.
But we won't go any further in case. I mean, most people have played it that are gonna hear this, but I won't ruin it for you. Now, I have been playing more Lego Avengers, Marvel Avengers, mostly just because I just jump in. I like just doing the little bits.
That's the most recent one, right?
That is the most recent one.
Is it good? I've been looking at getting it. Is it good?
I mean, if you like Lego games,
I love Lego games.
Essentially it's more of the same. Now, I found out last week that in Lego Jurassic World, you could play as a T-Rex. There was an update that came out for Marvel Avengers, and now there's a freaking T-Rex. So I don't know if it was I don't know if it was always there, but now it's there.
So you just like legit like fuck it, Lego Avengers. I'm gonna play as a T-Rex.
Yeah, I just love him playing most of the game as a T-Rex. Wherever I can play it, I'm a T-Rex now. I've also, for the first time, I booted up Grand Theft Auto 5 for the online mode. I got to level 1, I think.
Wait. Stop.
Yeah. Yes. What's that?
You haven't played the online mode yet?
I played online yesterday for about an hour, and this is the first time I spent probably about...
What rock have you been living under for the last 3 years?
Well, I played Grand Theft Auto 5, and I did the story mode, and I got to the point where you needed like millions and millions of dollars to buy any more houses, and I was like, yep, cool, I've done with that. And I can't remember what big game came out, but then I was like, yep, cool, put that aside. And I pulled it out yesterday, and yep, it was... everyone just killed me. So...
you know I have very strong feelings against that game. Well, sorry, no, I'll take that back. Not against the game. Not against the game.
Already, sorry, yes.
Yeah, well, no, okay. So not against the game, against the developers.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get into it. But that game, man. I want to punch the developers.
You want to punch the developers?
They ruined it for me. They ruined that game for me. They did. Anyway, as I say, I'm not going to get into it, but they ruined that game for me.
Yeah, we don't want you getting any more emotional than you already are.
I'm so emotional about it.
Mate, what we're going to get into now is we're going to get into the news. Now,
Yay!
there has not been a lot of heavy, hard-hitting news this week. The first one that comes to mind was if you're a fan of the Attack of Titan anime, there is a game that's been released in Japan. It is now officially coming to Australia, to Europe, to America. It's
officially finished, or is it still an early beta access sort of type thing?
Well, it is coming here at the end of August, so I haven't been able to get concrete details on it yet, but it is coming in August. So it's coming PS4, Xbox, PC. It's coming out on the PlayStation Vita. So
Interesting choice.
Yes, I don't know what the actual quality of it's going to be like, but fans of Attack of Titan, it's going to be the first season. It's going to be an interesting game.
I might have to actually give that a look, because I've only watched probably half of the first season, so it'll be interesting. And I liked it, but I'll definitely have to give that one a look, actually, especially if it's coming to Vita. That's an interesting choice.
Did you play Red Dead Redemption? I think we spoke about this last week on the podcast.
Oh yes, I did. I liked Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption. It's hard saying that.
It's really hard to say pretty fast. Yeah, say it 10 times really fast. Go.
Now, Red Dead Redemption 2 is not official yet, but we do have the map, and it is unofficially confirmed that is the map for the game. So it is on its way. We know that it's real.
Same thing. Rockstar, man. I'm only going to believe it when I see it.
Ah!
Honestly, that's how much they've ruined me, that developer. That I'm only going to believe it when I see it. Like,
I mean, that is
I
a good
want
way,
it to
that
be
is a
true.
good way. No, man, that's a good way to look at it because this is only conjecture at this stage. It could just be falsified information.
But
and
I
a
want it
fake
to be
map.
true, though. That's the thing.
Man, yeah, I'm gonna have to
Because
get back into it.
I loved Red Dead Redemption 1,
Mhm.
and
Same with a lot of
there's
people. Same with a lot
if
of
there's a
people.
number 2, I'm just gonna wet myself.
Now, more news. I'm not sure if you know the development house Mercury Steam, but they made Castlevania, Isle of
Okay.
Shadows.
Nope.
Now, their latest game, they're a Swedish company, I think, Swiss company. I'll have to look that up for you, sorry. But they've announced their new game. Nothing as of yet. We have a screenshot. We've got a guy with a gun on his back, looks like an augmented metal arm, grabbing another dude, getting ready to smash him in the face. It's not much information. We don't get that much out of it at this stage, but there is a new game coming from them. I'm a little bit excited about it just because I like.
Do we know what it's called?
We do.
Do
It's
we? What
called
is it?
Raiders of the Broken Planet. So,
Hmm.
just, I mean, the name itself, you get the idea.
That kind of sounds dope.
You get the idea of scavenging. You get, I don't know, post-apocalyptic. I'm guessing it is a multiplayer game. I'm seeing they've given a couple of details. I don't know, but we have a blog post up on our website, themadgamers.com. If you want to have a look into it, jump on there and have a read on.
I'm definitely going on there to have a look.
Same thing. There is, Mikey. I'm not sure if you have heard of it. Sony Bend. You heard of Sony Bend?
Bend?
Sony Bend. It's a big first-party developer from Sony. We have not heard anything from them for many, many years. Now, we had still not heard anything about what they've actually been working on. There's been games cancelled. There's been all kinds of things that have gone on there. They don't share it exactly what's happening on, so again, that's all conjecture. But what we have is another little tidbit into what they are doing at the moment. There's a good chance their new game is called Dead Don't Ride.
Okay.
That's essentially
Sounds dope.
That's essentially all we have.
Okay.
There was a little bit of there was a tweet out by I see now I can't even remember who it was, but I had to read through it. From what it sounds like, scavenging, riding like your bike, post-apocalyptic. From what it sounds like, is it's going to be something like the Mad Max game. I don't know if you played Mad Max.
No, I followed it a lot though, so I know what it's like.
You followed it a lot. Another game, and I absolutely loved Mad Max. I played that through completion. I think trophy-wise, I got like 84% or something in it. There's some incredibly hard ones you got to get. So,
You PlayStation players and your trophies.
you know what? Trophies for me have really been only the last year. It's when the game comes out that you want to. I don't know if you want to show that you are passionate about it. I want people that when I speak to them about it, if you meet a PlayStation person and you're speaking to them about a game and they say, blah 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 blah. Mine for me is Fallout 4. I got Fallout 4. I loved it. I played it through all completion, and then I decided I wanted to play more and more and just keep playing. Now I wanted to get the platinum just to show how much I loved it. It's the first platinum I've ever got. I've been playing PlayStation for 10 years. I don't know, longer. It's the first time I've ever gone out of my way to get every trophy.
Wow.
So I mean, anyway.
See, I'm quite the opposite actually. That's interesting, because you know how hard out into gaming I am.
A little bit, yeah.
I play games like, see, we have achievements on the Xbox.
Yep.
And okay, there are some games that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go achievement hunting, only because the achievements are kind of like, oh, okay, cool. That's something else I can do in the game once I finish the game. But other than that, I'm just like,
Wait,
achievements.
Because you're playing Fallout 4 on the Xbox One?
I'm playing Fallout 4 right as we speak on the Xbox One. Yes.
Have you got all the achievements for it?
I don't think so. No.
Disappointing. All right. Now the last little piece of news. This is more for myself. I've seen a couple of games come up recently using these are fan made using the Unreal 4 engine. There is one on the website, themadgamers.com. There's another one I was reading up about today, a Zelda game. And these are
Zelda, I like Zelda.
These are fan-made games. They're in Unreal 4, amazing graphics in very, very early stages, and obviously they're going to get cease and desisted very, very soon as they've actually got any kind of
Whoa.
ability to play. But these games look.
Nintendo, you don't take on Nintendo.
Oh, they're gonna come at you. But it is. They look amazing. I mean, it's got nothing to do with us. But if you want to jump on YouTube, you can look them up. Unreal 4, Dragon Ball Z, and Unreal 4, Zelda. Insane looking games, and I'm sure there are a lot more out there. So I'm going to do some more research into them for you guys, so I can come up with some more information for you.
Cool, sounds good. Sounds very good.
All right, Diz, I'm going to give you the mic now. I want you to start us off with your topic this week. What have you brought to the table for us?
Okay, so what I want to talk about this week is aliens, basically. Do you think do you think they exist? And do you think that we have ever been visited by extraterrestrial life?
Now let's start off with, just quick question. Are we talking about aliens, Alien vs Predator, aliens like Requiem?
I think aliens in general, like, you know how you get like the fucking the sightings of people going, oh my god, there's a UFO.
Yeah.
Do you actually think they're aliens, or do you think they're just, something that government's been doing secret tests or something like that, and that's what they say it is? Or do you reckon they just cover up alien sightings?
Man. Now, do I believe in aliens? I think there is something else out there in the hundreds of millions, billions, whatever there is, planets out there. The likelihood that there is another organism, another life form, yes. Are they coming out and just hanging out in space around us, around our little planet? I highly doubt it.
Okay.
Now that's only because I don't have a very good imagination. I don't want I don't want to think there could be a little green man floating outside my window. If maybe I can't see them. Maybe they're invisible. I don't know. Maybe that's ghosts. Maybe they're all intertwined.
But, the thing is, you've got to remember is that if they had the technology to get to our planet, they would have probably some quite sophisticated cloaking technology. Probably.
If they had the technology to get to our planet, why would they come to our planet?
Okay. The reason why this has come up, I should actually probably give a little bit of backstory as to why I bring this up. And it's got to do with NASA's announcement recently about the life on... Well, sorry, I shouldn't say the life on Mars. That's speculative. What I mean is the potential of life on Mars is more probably the words to say. Because they announced something recently. Now, I kind of read some of the article. Obviously, a lot of it was very sciencey and
very technical. Yeah,
technical for a small brain like myself to comprehend. But
outside of your scope of knowledge,
yeah, outside of my scope of knowledge. So, basically, it was going on along the lines of they have got soil samples, they have found flowing water. I think their exact words were. And also the soil, they've found that it is essentially wet. So there is potential for there actually to be life on Mars as we speak right now. Obviously, it would be a very, very early form of life, but that's still life. Now, the reason I bring up aliens is because if that's possible, like, for example, okay, so I did a little bit of research as well into Mars. Mars has been basically the reason why Mars is just a desert planet is because its ozone has been basically destroyed.
Taken by aliens. Is that where we're going with this? The ozone's been taken by aliens.
Destroyed to the point where it's being hammered by the sun's radiation rays for billions of years. Right? So, billions of years ago, there could have been life on Mars. We don't know. Scientists are speculating that there could have been. And the reason I go into aliens is that if that was possible in our solar system, is there a possibility for these aliens to have been in our solar system before and left and come back.
So you're going along the lines of, okay, yep.
Like, because, us as humans, right, we're looking for... Because inevitably our planet is going to die, right? And, like, just what we're doing to it, we're fucking the place. So we're going to have to find either somewhere else to live or die with the planet. This is not going to happen in our generation, but in generations to come. Either that or we clean up our act, but I don't see that happening just because of human nature. So we're going to need to find another planet. So what I'm saying is there a possibility that billions of years ago, a race of people similar to ourselves got to the same point we're at, left, found another habitable planet, and are now coming back to kind of see if they could live back here?
Whoa! So you're saying... So you I just want to get this straight. So you're saying potentially people from Mars ruined it.
Or Earth, maybe.
Left. You're saying from Earth?
No, not Earth. I'm kidding.
You can... Yeah, I mean, Earth, that's a bit of a stretch.
That's a bit of a stretch, but Mars.
You can see... Oh, well, look, maybe they were here before the dinosaurs. Maybe they came while the dinosaurs are here, and they were actually what caused the mass extinction of the dinosaurs. They caused the planet, the volcanoes to erupt, and...
No, that's scientists have proven that wrong. But anyway, you know what I mean, right? Like Mars,
scientists have proven what wrong? That that's how the dinosaurs died, most likely, right?
No. I mean, like, we weren't here before the dinosaurs. We know that. Like, humans weren't here before the dinosaurs.
No. Okay, yes, no, you're right. Yes, we were not here before the dinosaurs.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. So, but what you're saying, Mars died, was dying. They left. Now they're coming back. Checking out maybe Earth because they go to Mars and go, yeah, that place is that's all fucked up. Let's go check out this. Let's go check out this blue and green one.
It's a planet right next to where they could have originated from, so why not?
I do like that idea. Yeah, maybe, man. There's no way to disprove it. So maybe you're right.
This is all just kind of like. See, this is the thing, right?
Just conjecture. I like it.
Yeah. If NASA came, or NASA, if America, if anyone came out and said, hey, guys, by the way, we should probably tell you this, but aliens are real, I'd be like, fucking awesome. Sign me up. I'll go on one of their ships right now. Today, I want to go see the shit. Right? That's how interested I am. And I'll...
Sign me up.
Probably a little bit hasty, because, they could be evil and want to torture me.
And you don't want to even go to Mars that we discussed about last week because you'll be leaving all the things behind that you... That's a good point. I should have brought it up. Anyway,
this is different. This is different, though.
Yes.
Because this is... this is different because this is aliens.
That was a better PlayStation game.
And this is way more exciting than Mars. Basically, this is an advanced... I'm thinking fucking... classical Hollywood, Martians that come to Earth and that have fucking phasers and shit.
You've seen Mars Attacks, right?
Yeah, exactly. That fucking, that have technology that we couldn't even fathom.
Yeah.
That. See, if you put that on Mars and gave me the question that we had last week, I'd be like, fucking A, I'll go to Mars. But right now, we've got fucking nothing on Mars, so fuck Mars.
Well, we've got damp sand. Do you believe in aliens? Do you think these sightings that are real? Do you think the shows like the X-Files?
Again, I would love it to be so, but no. I rephrased that. I believe that there is something out there in the universe somewhere, perhaps even in our galaxy, maybe. But I don't think so. They've ever visited Earth. I don't think, even if they were that far ahead of us, I just don't see why they would be coming to a planet that essentially another race is fucking.
Yeah, if they were going to come to Earth, it wouldn't be to come hang out with humans. That would be here to plunder whatever resources are here that they desired. It wouldn't be like, oh, these guys have
These guys have
cool
some sweet
shit,
houses.
but like, I mean,
yeah,
that,
yeah.
we don't
Hey,
need that.
that guy is playing on an Xbox. I'm gonna fucking steal that. No.
Yeah,
No,
maybe.
of course not.
Yeah, it's probably not.
Maybe. They probably have like the Xbox 720 DE fucking 1235. You know,
That's the code name of the new one that's coming out next year, is it?
apparently.
Yeah.
This is hearsay, by the way. People, don't take it for. I'm just spouting words. I'm in a funny mood. I keep telling you
are in
this.
a very peculiar mood. You haven't been abducted or anything recently, haven't you?
I fucking wish I had.
Oh, it's got to do with the topic we're on. Do you think abductions, these people were taken, probed, is there something that an alien would do? Come millions of light years across the galaxy to put things inside human rectums.
See, okay, now I put it to you this way.
Yeah.
I don't believe so, but I can understand why if they did, right?
Yeah.
Now, the justification for me saying this actually comes from a good friend of mine, and his channel is Midnight Heist Crew. He turned around to me today. I was actually having a chat with him about it, and he turned around and he goes, if an alien came to Earth, we would fucking either torture the shit out of it or fucking, run experiments on it, probe the shit out of it ourselves. So why would they not want to do the same thing to us?
I think if they came here, they would not like just take one person. If they came all the way here, they would have a reason for it, and I don't think it's going to be humanity.
No.
Like if we went there, yeah, cool. We're hanging out, we're like hiding in the clouds. Like okay, cool. We'll take one of them, probe it. Probably not put it back down, because who would probe something and then like put it back away? Just take it. I don't know. Break it down
that's the other thing. Is why the fuck would you give it back?
Yeah.
Like,
in case you got caught.
we
and you
we
got put in
don't even
trouble.
want it,
Yeah. No.
But like, and that's the thing though. You have the biggest graveyard at your disposal that you could ever possibly fathom. You could just take that shit to space and let it go.
I mean, they're aware that we don't know how to get out there. It's not like they haven't
Yeah,
done their research.
exactly.
They're like, okay, they send a spaceship once a year. No, I don't know how.
If
often they
that
spend
even,
spaceships.
yeah.
No, we send quite a few, because obviously we're putting satellites up. We're doing those ones. Richard Branson's doing the one that, right, the Virgin one that flies up to the edge of space and then comes down. It lands on a lands
you can
on
hardly,
a
you can
a
hardly say that's a spaceship though.
Well, it can get into space. It's a spaceship.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is it goes up there and then it comes down and it lands on a little platform and it's like remote controlled or something. They don't have
What?
a pilot. Is that I think that's what it is, like a landable rocket.
Okay.
I don't
Never
actually
heard
know,
of
so I
that
probably
before.
shouldn't be talking about it in too depth into it. But it's a big thing. He landed, not him personally. He didn't.
I know what you're talking about though.
He didn't guide the rocket down by himself. Maybe he did. Maybe he's an engineer and he knows he's a pilot. He knows how to land those things. I know he can fly a helicopter. Maybe he can't. Hey, Richard Branson just flew a jet the other day, like a rocket, and landed it on a little pad on the ocean. Fact. You heard it here first. Richard Branson landed
This
a rocket
podcast.
on a
People are
pad
going
in
to
the
start
ocean.
listening to this podcast just for the fucking fake facts that we give out.
That is not a real fact. I wish it was, because that would be fantastic. He's a fantastic guy. We should leave him for another day, because we could talk for ages about him and how he's done stuff, how he's made some of the best airlines.
He's a pretty smart dude. Anyway, yeah.
What was your question? I've got myself in a rattle tattle
Yeah.
about
It's
what.
all right. But it was you kind of answered it. If you think that aliens exist and if they have ever potentially visited this planet, and you kind of answered that. So
I'm just going to, in recap, I don't think the sightings, people say they have seen them, I don't think that's real. I imagine they may have been here to check and gone, fuck that, and left.
That's actually my view on it as well. Like, fuck that, and left. Yeah.
And the other one is like they may have come just to check out the resources, see what's here. Maybe.
But see, the thing is, and the other reason why I say I disagree. I don't think that we've been visited by them is that even we have telescopes and can see other planets. If they were that advanced that they could get here, they'd probably have a telescope that could see our planet and go, yeah, fuck that. That's a big cross. We're never going there.
Yeah, just swap it off the list.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I agree with you. I don't think we've ever been visited. But it'd be nice to have been.
just to feel wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Come on, guys. Just say hi at least. Walk
hello.
over and just make eye contact. Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much. But oh well. I don't think we'll ever be visited by aliens. We're not important enough.
Well, we're not. Me and you are not important enough. Maybe they're out there. They're listening to this podcast. Mad Chat. The madgamers.com is a big thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it is.
Maybe that's it. Maybe they just haven't found the most important people on the earth yet, and they're just waiting, and we're it.
Maybe there's that link they can click on YouTube, which will be up hopefully in a week. Once that's up, maybe they'll be able to join and
I don't know.
have a reason to come and see us. Mikey, I'm gonna bring this back to my topic now.
Yeah,
very important to me. Very
Save us
important
all.
to me.
Okay, save us all. Save our souls.
Big one. I want to talk to you about your most anticipated games up and coming. Now, this year, and potentially could be further on. If there's a game that, is maybe a couple of years out for you that you're really excited about, I want to hear about it.
Well, see, I was talking to my wife about this the other day. Oh, I just died in Fallout. I was talking to my wife about this.
Hold on, stop that. My topic's not important. How did you die? What happened?
I was in Power Armor. I was just fighting a Superman warlord and was too busy thinking about this topic to actually what I was doing.
Get your priorities straight. Get your priorities straight.
Yeah. So, anyway, going back to your topic, I basically was talking to my wife the other day, and basically I said to her, I'm broken. And she went, what? And I went, I can't think about anything else. I don't want to play anything else other than No Man's Skies. So, yeah.
So it's the Fallout syndrome. There is the game that you're thinking about, and until you have that, until you play that. I'm in much the same boat. I am dying for that. I have a couple of big things that are coming out this year as well that I'm really, really interested in. First one being, the PSVR. That's huge. There is a lot of stuff going on there. Eve Valkyrie, everything to do.
Really, Eve Valkyrie is exciting you, even though you know No Man's Sky is coming out as well?
Well, Eve Valkyrie is a VR game for VR.
Yes.
Which is a different. Yes, you can play No Man's Sky in VR, but it's not a VR game. It's only going to be a flat panel at
not
the
yet.
stage.
They are trying to make it into a VR game, yeah.
At the stage, maybe they already have, and they're keeping that as like under their hats from the release. I don't know. When it gets closer, we're going to know about that.
Well, it's only 2 months away, so you'd think they would have mentioned something like that by now.
Yeah, I was like the rest of the world. I was kind of caught up on it, but Eve Valkyrie looks insane. Stoked for anything VR. I want to get in. I want to give it a go. I want to give the experiences a go. Not a big fan of horror, so the kitchen. Even
I want you to do it. I want you to do it just for shits and giggles, though.
And film it so you can watch me.
Fuck yes.
No, that's a horrible idea. Why did I even bring that up? No, that's.
Well, no, it's a great idea because I don't want to fucking do it. I'm much the same as you. I don't like fucking horror games. I want you to do it, so I don't have to.
It sounds absolutely horrible. What was I watching? Oh, I'm watching X-Files. Bring it back to your topic. I'm watching X-Files at the moment. And that freaks me the hell out. I'm sitting here and this
really X-Files? Okay, I'm not that bad.
And this terrible costumed. They're like the second, the third season. These terrible costume aliens, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, okay. So that gets the heart going. Watching X-Files season 2. So I really don't know how the kitchen's gonna go. But look, anything VR, I'm down. PSVR,
yeah.
I am so in. I have mine on the way. I've said it before. Day one, I'm in it. I'm playing PSVR.
Well, every day now, it seems like they're announcing a new VR game that's coming out. It's fucking crazy.
Well, I know just for the PSVR, there's over 200 developers working on games right now for it.
That's fucking nuts,
It's
man.
crazy,
like,
right?
I get the hype for VR, but there's the rest of us who are not going to have VR.
Yep.
So think about the rest of us as well, developers. Shit.
Don't be disconcerted. Like there is other games being made. Other
It's
one,
not
I
fair.
don't know
That's what
if
I'm
it's
saying.
going to be of interest to you when you buy your PS4, which I believe is happening. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, I did a little bit of research and found out that I can get No Man's Sky on my PC, so may not be happening, but I'm still looking into it.
Okay.
Let's put it this way. I'm still looking into it.
There is a game that's taken a genre that was already around. It became the benchmark, and now all other games like it compared back to it. Uncharted. Have you haven't played Uncharted?
Oh,
before?
I love Uncharted.
Have you
I've
played
got it on my
Uncharted?
PS Vita. I've got it on my Vita.
Oh,
I love Uncharted.
Golden Abyss. Is that the one that's on?
Yeah,
Vita?
fuck yeah. Yeah, fucking, that's a great game.
Supposedly that's one of the better Uncharted's they actually made. So okay, well you've got an idea into it. Uncharted 4 very very soon. That's a game I'm really interested in.
Yes, I've been looking into that actually.
The collection came out not that long ago. You can get 1, 2, and 3, or with trophy support. Awesome.
Cool.
Slightly up-res. I think they made it to.
Cool.
Anyway, they've re-released it. So if by chance
Sounds
you
good.
just stumble across PS4, get involved. Get Uncharted, because Uncharted 4 comes out very very
definitely.
soon.
That's one of the sort of games I would actually get for the PlayStation 4.
Yep.
If I was to get one.
Yeah, no,
Sure.
highly recommended. Did you play? Was it on Xbox One? The Deus Ex, however it's pronounced. He's an augmented guy. You can
All I can hear is the word sex. So
Deus Ex, Duesex.
yeah, but the way you're saying it is Deus Ex, so it got me a little bit aroused. I thought you were propositioning me, so you got to be careful there.
I was half and half, so it was half introducing the game, half propositioning you.
Okay, good. No, I have not heard of that game. I could be just retarded right now, but
Check it out, man. That looks awesome. We don't
Okay.
know too much about it as of yet, but that's coming. Final Fantasy 15, you know about, I know about. Demo's out. Can't wait to play that.
that
It-
is also on the Xbox though. So
Yeah. What are you talking about? I am just in general the games that are coming out that I'm really interested in. I'm going to get an Xbox. I've decided. I mean, you were going to get a
Oh.
PS4, so we were going to go hand in hand and go into new territory together. But you're
okay.
kind of.
Well, no, it's still possibly going to happen, but it may. All I'm saying is it may not happen.
Oh, it may not happen. I'm going to go. I'm going to
Just
try.
no, shut up. It may not. It will still probably happen. I still want to get a PS4, but it may not happen before No Man's Sky. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn is another one that when you do get your PS4, you are going to want to check out. You are going to want to play. It is.
Okay.
I don't know if you know. Far Cry Primal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one has. It's similar. It's you are well. It's actually post-apocalyptic. It's in the future. You're back as like essentially as a caveman. There is robot dinosaurs running around. You find them, you kill them, you harvest their bits. There is like a T-Rex, massive thing. You can it looks amazing.
How can this be a prehistoric game if there's robot T-Rexes?
It's post-apocalyptic.
Oh, okay.
So
I love post-apocalyptic games.
Yeah.
Apocalyptic games. So
like it's very 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 far future. So
Okay.
there is towns that you can see that are broken down. These villages spring up. They are in very basic like loincloth kind of tribes, and they don't know the history or anything. It's far future, and yeah, these robots basically run the land, and there's these massive ones that you can fight. Dude, looks so good. It looks so good.
Interesting.
Uh,
As I say, I like post-apocalyptic games. So yeah, that sounds awesome.
I agree.
I'm gonna have
Super
to give
down
it a
for
go.
that. I'm going to run through just a couple more with you. I am looking forward to the Star Wars, The Force,
The Lego one?
the Lego one.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to that too, actually, to be honest.
So down for that. I'm going to get into that one. Gears 4. You played the Gears games?
No, I never really got into them.
Never really got into them.
No, I mean, I've played the Gears games, but I mean, they're good.
You were a Halo fanboy, though, huh?
No, I wouldn't say I'm a Halo fanboy. My wife's a Halo fangirl, but oh, she is. It's simple. Anything Halo, she has to get it, whether it's crap or not. And let's face it, the last couple of Halos have been pretty shit. Yeah, she is sitting right next to me too, so that's gonna be interesting. Anyway, no.
You're not looking forward to Gears 4, though, are you?
No, I'll play it.
You'll play it. Okay.
But,
that's what
yeah,
I'm actually
as far as I'll
interested in.
go.
Mostly just because I like that Sound of Silence.
Okay.
Little teaser trailer they put out. I'm really.
Oh
really
right,
keen.
yeah. Okay.
Do you know what? The Dishonored franchise is? Dishonored 2 comes out.
Yeah, I know
very
what
soon.
Dishonored.
So that's one I'm interested in. I want to play. Mass Effect. Huge game. Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah. I haven't been following that game just because I have been following so many other games. But it's definitely one that sort of sparked my interest, especially when we talked about it last week when you said the leak. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I mean,
So,
it's a far way out, so don't get too excited about it. But man, sadly, from that little leak in the jump pack, got really excited about it.
I wouldn't say sadly. Don't say sadly. It's a good thing, sort of.
Well, it's that sitting waiting problem now. You know, I like games. Fallout 4. Hey, look, Fallout's coming out in 6 months. Okay.
I don't. It wasn't even that. It was 5 months.
I can't even remember what it was, but they came out and says, look, this game is here. It is. Here's a couple of screenshots.
I do have to admit, if every developer did that, I'd jizz in my pants every time there was an announcement.
You're in a good mood tonight. I like.
I am.
Everything is taken back to those pants.
Well, you know.
I think if everybody did it, it would then become the trend. And if there was these ones, then you get the issue with, you know, the games that are delayed a month and then 3 months and then 6 months. That would become that could be the end of a game. Right now we're in this good zone of, if a game's coming, oh look, sorry guys, we have to delay it. Typically, I mean, there's always there's the vocal minority that says, this is bullshit, I'm going to boycott this game because you didn't bring it. Take as much time as you need. Get it right, get it out, like when you can. That's, I think, is the best mentality that they can. And if we had these 6 month time frames, yes, they would have a better idea that it was coming out. But the next one on my list, I put a little bit of a list together of the games that are coming out because there is so much going on, and all I'm thinking about is No Man's Sky, but there's all this other stuff I'm really excited about. Kickstarters. There's a game called Mighty Number 9. I don't know if you know of it. I don't know if you've heard of it. It is by the same guy that created Mega Man, Igarashi. It has been delayed. It has been delayed. You know what a Kickstarter is? Generally
with Kickstarter games, they do get delayed a lot.
This one has been delayed for like a year, I believe, because the multiplayer function, which is very minimal, is not working properly. That's what they're saying.
But you know what's funny though? But we keep going on about No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky has been delayed 6 months.
Did it ever have an official release date? And then they said, oh, no, we're going to put it off.
No, well, apparently, see, this is the thing. I've only come into this game in the last few months. Apparently they did. Apparently they had said a date or a month or something. And they were like, oh, by the way, we're going to push it back till June next year. And people lost their fucking minds, apparently. So
I don't know too much about that. I never actually knew there was a release date for it, because we had no idea what it was.
Well, yeah, no, apparently it was just a release month or a release window.
Yeah, it was probably a release window in the same kind of time that PSVR was good to be announced, and I think that might have just been speculatory.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot one.
Oh, what did you forget?
The Fractured Butthole.
Okay. What?
South Park.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense now. Jesus Christ, I was like, what? You can't just spurt that out.
Well, I did. Now, did you play the first South Park game?
Funnily enough, I started to. It was like, no, I'm going to save this for a stream, and never got around to it. So no, I haven't.
Man, it's one of the greatest RPGs supposedly ever made. You know, like it is. It is legitimately.
Let's put it this way. I played the first 10 minutes and was wetting myself after the first 10 minutes. So
It's
I can imagine.
legitimately amazing. You should definitely you should play it. Man, you get on there, stream it before the actual one comes out, and then then do a full 24-hour stream on the when this butthole comes out.
The fractured butthole.
Yeah,
It just sounds amazing.
Let's stop there. Look, that's all, folks. Jump onto themadgamers.com. From there, you can gain access to the forums. You can chat on there. What we really want you to do is jump onto the forums, jump into the bit where it is the Mad Chat. If you've got something that you want to hear us talk about, or if you've just got a comment, anything, put it on there. We want to hear from you. It's something that we're really interested in. Now, we also have access on that website, all the previous podcasts that we have done. This is legitimately only number 2, but they are all there at this point of time, and they will all be on there in the future. Themadgamers.com. You can also jump onto our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/madgamers269, and the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/madgamers269. Thanks again. I'm your host, Sam. You can catch me on Twitter at madgamingsam.
And I am your co-host, Diz, aka Michael, and you can catch me on Twitters on @madgamers69, and we'll catch you on the flip side, guys. Bye!
Yeah.